Is ablution only a ritual or the reset button of the entire nervous system? Hello, I'm Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay, and I want to talk about a very important point that many of us forgot. I want to talk about something both ancient and modern, ablution. Yes, you heard it right. At first glance, it appears to be a simple act of washing, but modern neuroscience reveals something much deeper. The nervous system has two modes, fight or fight, and rest and repair. Modern life traps many people in stress mode, but contact with cold water activates a powerful reflex. The trigeminal nerve signals safety. The vagus nerve activates heart rate, which slows, stress decreases, and the brain enters recovery mode. This is measurable. This is biological. This is real. Repeated rituals strengthen neural stability. Repeated calm creates resilience. Intentional washing activates body awareness. Body awareness restores mental clarity. Ablution interrupts stress cycles 5 times daily, sometimes even more. This creates structured recovery, structured nervous system regulation. And modern science calls this autonomic regulation. Psychology calls this grounding. And spiritual traditions call this peace. These are different languages describing the same biology. Some of the most powerful health interventions are not new, ladies and gentlemen. They are ancient, forgotten, or misunderstood. And healing is not always found in medication. Sometimes it is found in regulation, pause, ritual awareness, and intention. Modern medicine shows clearly that humans constantly shift between two primary modes, the sympathetic mode, fight or flight, and the parasympathetic mode, rest and repair. Modern humans spend most of their lives in the first mode due to chronic stress, screen exposure, constant stimulation, and speed. Could a water-based ritual repeated 5 times daily for over 1400 years actually represent a conscious regulation of the autonomic nervous system? We will discuss this question in this short episode. This question deserves careful examination. Cold water means trigeminal nerve, and the message is you are safe. Washing the face is not simple. Cold water stimulates the trigeminal nerve, activates a diving reflex-like mechanism, increases the vagal tone, slows the heart rate, and stabilizes breathing, and signals to the brain, you are safe. This is neurophysiology. In family medicine practice, washing the face with cold water often calms anxiety and panic symptoms. Ablution systemizes this mechanism. When we talk about somatosensory system and body awareness, washing the hands, feet, and face intentionally activates the somatosensory cortex, increases the body awareness, reduces dissociation, and brings attention to the present moment. Psychotherapy calls this grounding. Ritual and neuroscience are something I want to highlight. Repeated calming rituals reduce amygdala activity and lower the cortisol and improve prefrontal regulation. Ablution functions as a pattern safety cue. Repeated safety creates neural stability. Let's look at the historical perspective. Water-based purification rituals existed in Roman baths, Jewish mikveh, Christian baptism, Japanese misogi, and Islamic ablution. In Islamic civilization, hygiene was highly systematized, supporting infection control, public health, and civilization development. Let's talk about the cardiovascular effects. Washing feet improves circulation, supports venous return, reduces sympathetic tone, and cold water enhances heart rate variability, which strengthens stress resilience. Let's talk about the intent and the mental reset. Intentional action activates motivational neural circuits and enhances mental focus. Spiritual traditions call this peace. Medicine call this parasympathetic regulation. And let's talk about the daily psychological reset. 5 daily pauses interrupt stress, restore balance, and improve regulation. Ablution functions as a biopsychosocial reset. It's amazing. I have a provocative question. If my colleagues at Harvard publish this, it might be called a structured autonomic regulation ritual. Yet billions already practice it. My final words as a family physician: ablution is hygiene, neurophysiology, mindfulness, civilization, and preparation. Science calls it parasympathetic activation, spirituality calls it peace, history calls it civilization. They all describe the same reality, ladies and respect. And with respect, I want to call this shot. And because the modern epidemics from dopamine to civilization is here to explain that ablution is not only a ritual, it is the reset button of your nervous system. Take care and all the best. Bye.